Hello, hello. Hi, Kim. Hi, Amor. Hi, Sabrina. Hope all is well. Hi, Lala. Hola, guapa. Hi, Carlos. Hi, Chloe. Never seen Chloe spelled like that. That's unique. So, update on the migraine. Hello, everyone. Should we just wait a little more? I didn't do the essential oils. I just went to take a shower and I went to sleep. It wasn't so bad, but today it's kind of a little worse than yesterday, but I already took pills. I don't really like taking medicine, but sometimes you gotta do it. How's your day been? So long. Today felt like it was long. Blake, my little guy, wasn't feeling so good at school. So I kept going in and rocking him, and I tried being with him a lot today. After work, I went to my friend's house. I went to see her baby. She's about to be 2 months tomorrow, so that's exciting. We ate sushi, and then I started getting allergies because she has a cat. She's been my friend for 15 years, and she's always had a cat. But the cats, they'll leave the house or they'll go somewhere else. They don't like to be around people most of the time, and I'm okay. But I think I got cat hair on my eye or something, and I just started getting allergies. And then my head started hurting. Hi, lovely lady. Hope all is well. So proud of you and all your progress. Thank you, Jackie. Drink lots of water and you have to sleep more, girl. I'm trying. But the baby still wakes up at night, so I do my best. How's your ex? Did he visit the kids? No, he hasn't seen them since. I mean, he took us to the doctor on Monday, but he hasn't taken the kids in about. Oh, it's about to be. It's been a month since the last time he took them. Sushi, I cannot wait. It'll be my first post pregnancy meal. Well, when I was pregnant, all I wanted was, like I said before, meat, and I wanted sushi a lot with my second one. And in my area, I'm sure they have it everywhere, but it was just like regular chicken teriyaki rolls. I had that because I just wanted sushi. So I had that. Hey Carmen, change of plans. I thought I was going to be a week. Yeah, I just went to visit my friend. I had a lot to do, in mind for today, but I changed my plans. I'm going to do things tomorrow during my lunch break. I got a letter from child support actually, and apparently things are happening. I got this thing where it says member ID, and I had to personalize a pin. And I looked in. My sister told me to look in to see my case, and I was able to see that both my children are in. And but there's no back pay. There's no amounts. There's nothing. So I don't know if we now have to wait for a court hearing, and I know it's being done through Zoom, but it doesn't say anything here. It's just a letter telling me to personalize my PIN basically and to check online. Basically, I just had to sign up to be able to look online. So, do you guys know what's the next step after this? Because things are just weird with COVID now, so I don't know. Glad you're doing so much better. Later, you will look back and be happy he's gone. Let her deal with the cheater. Karma is your BFF. 33 people watching and only 8 likes. Are we frozen? Okay, no, we're not. Do I speak loud enough? Because I feel like I speak very low, and that's just how I am. I put the volume all the way up, but I don't know if it's loud enough for you guys. Did your ex talk to you when he brought you to the doctor? Yeah. I feel like it's awkward on his end, like he doesn't know what to say, but we had to take the kids to the doctor and it had to be done. I did my court hearing 2 months after I applied. It took me 3 months to get the first payment. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I applied in November. That's 3 months. And I just got this letter today. You're loud and clear here. Okay. That means they found him and are setting up for your money. The next thing should be for the court proceeding via Zoom. Okay. My ex moved back to New York. I live in Atlanta. Oh. I wonder if that has something to do with it taking so long for you. It took me 4 months to get my first payment. I mean, he's already giving me the rent money, which is almost what comes out on this for child support, but we have to see. And I know that we can set up visitations, right? Or is that something else that I have to apply for? I think I can ask the judge for visitation dates and stuff to be set up. Hi, Carmen. Hi. Is your name Ileana? I can't see. I think so, yeah. Ileana Ramirez. How are you? We did court Zoom. Yeah. I think my boss had a Zoom hearing because of a ticket. And she sat there for a few hours. So that's not nice, but it has to be done. Yes, good. My ex-husband left 2 years ago. He came back 3 days begging for his family back. I'm looking at the letter. Let's like it up for Carmen, everyone. People keep asking me to set up a P.O. box, but is it even worth it? I've never had one before. Let me grab some water again. Get the court involved and get it all on the record. That way the enforcement goes after him when he stops or fails to pay. Remember, he may be okay about it now, but things could change in a minute. Yeah. I suffer from migraines too, and when I've gone to the ER for them, the doctor told me to take a Benadryl and ibuprofen. Drink Pedialyte too. Hope it helps. Thank you, Crystal. I took a Motrin. And at the point when I take it, it's when I know that it's about to come in bad. And I usually take it and go to bed. But I try not to take medicine as much as I can. Like, I avoid it. He would try to come back, just take your focus off him. Men always think you're busy with the kids. You don't have time for yourself. Especially when there's another woman with her own kids and bills. Yeah. I mean, I am gonna keep this like all in court. I'm trying to do as much as I can, like make it like written in stone. Even like with visitations, like I want that to be set, but we'll see how things go. I'm happy that I at least received something and it's some sign that something's happening. Because I went months without knowing even if like they received the application or not. So it's something. Yeah, YouTubers get free stuff sent to them if they have a PO box. But I would do one out of the area you live just in case there are stalkers. Yes, girl, love your vibes and your talks. Thank you, Evelise. Things will start getting better as time goes by and you start to do your own thing. Don't waste your time on him or what he does. Keep your head up. Guys, I'm late. What's going on? So I received some papers from child support and apparently something's happening. I mean, not much, but at least I have a sign from them. And it just like had me signing up for a member ID and PIN. And I'm guessing that the hearing is coming next. But it's a sign. Before I was just thinking like, oh my God, I sent this application and nothing's going to happen. Carmen, would you feel different had his new girlfriend been a younger woman or the same age? No, there's no difference. Still did what he did. Hi, Michael. Some news is always good news. Your case is progressing now. Yes. I have to go pick my daughter up from school. Sending love. Catch you on your next live. Bye, Lala. Take care. You're welcome, love. Where did my Have you still snow? What, Michael? I think it's supposed to snow tonight. Is it? I'm asking you guys. I'm tired of this snow. I can't take it. Ugh, it's supposed to snow until 8 a.m. No. Gosh, I was thinking it was bad news, but praise the Lord, it's good news. I'm glad. If he isn't gonna be there physically, he should at the very least, have to pay child support. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Is it still snowing? It's going to snow. Yes, it is. Hi, Mary Jane. Glad to see you smiling, even though you have a headache. Like I said, you're so strong. Thank you, Ray. Do you think you would take your ex back if he asked at this point in your life? No. I hope you would have him tested for fleas at the very least. That's a good one. Nope. There is no taking back. No way. Hi, Jay. Fleas. That was a good one, Jackie. Congrats on your 5K subs. Thank you. How are you? What did I miss? I'm good. We are just talking about me receiving some child support letter. Not exactly that I'm getting child support already, but things are moving, which is a good sign. Go, girl. Yes, finally, something's happening. I applied in November. First, I applied in October. Nothing happened. I applied again in November. And I didn't get a letter until today. This is terrible to say, but his action sounds like he may be doing drugs. A man to get up and walk out on a 12-year marriage with 2 kids sounds drug induced to me. I really don't think so. I have one. Don't know how you've been doing it. What do you have, Mary Jane? You have one baby? Are we talking about kids here? I really don't think he's into in doing drugs at all. Like I've said it before, he's always been like grossed out by cigarettes, cigars, anything, weed. He's always been totally against it. Barely drinks. So happy when I hear you say you're not taking him back. He doesn't deserve you. You have one. My baby is 18. Wow. So do they get harder as they get older? I know like every stage has like its phase. Like teenage years are not easy. You have to be after them. Narcissist traits though. He sounds like it. That's a blessing, man. He isn't on drugs. He just took what he had for granted and thinks that whatever relationship he is in now is going to work. But that is the total opposite of what the Bible's saying. I really think so. Like, he just took, he just made a decision and that's it. I don't think there's anything else involved, like drugs or anything. About the mailbox, I currently have a U.S. Postal Store mailbox and pay about $58 every 3 months. The good thing about this choice is that they would sign for your packages if a signature was needed. Yes, because where I live, they just leave the packages in the street sometimes. You reap what you sow, period. Hola, Catracha. How are you? Do you think he was just overwhelmed with working long weeks and having two little ones? Hmm. I mean, the cheating started when the baby was, it wasn't even 2 months old. And it was definitely overwhelming. I'm not going to say it wasn't. He was working like 9 hour shifts, come home, and then help me with the baby. The toddler, I would have him sleeping already. So it is hard, but it's not like we're the only ones dealing with that. Like, my best friend is going through it right now. At first, like, we did bicker a lot with my first son, and it was like the first month because neither of us were sleeping. It was really hard. But that's like the newborn stage. Everyone goes through that. And you're cranky, but you try your best. And as days went by, I got into a routine with the little one and it got better. This time around, it was so tough. Like, my kids do not sleep. Some people get lucky with babies that sleep right away, but no, my babies are the ones that wake up every 2 hours for the first 2 to 3 months. And still, the smaller one is 10 months old and he's still waking up at least once or twice a night. So I can say that he was overwhelmed, but so was I. And that doesn't mean that I'm going to make a stupid decision to ruin a family. If anything, if you're thinking something to like leave, at least be man enough or woman enough to own it and say, I can't do this anymore. I need to get out of this. Not play both sides and deceit and everything that went on. No, it's not worth it. College expensive. Are you live now? I am. Keep thinking positive. Yeah, I always try to. I feel he just fell in love and might stay with her. Hope that's not mean to say. It's not mean. It could have happened. Things could have been done a different way. That's all I'm saying. And they still could be. He could still be doing things a different way, but he's taking a different path right now. So glad to see you opening up and stronger. Why do you think he cheated? I don't know. Te ves bonita. Thank you. He threw out 12 years for a fantasy. You seem like a great person, and I'm sure many good men would love. You have so many people that love you. Aw. It wasn't about you or the babies, it was all him. He could have decided to stay with it and work at it. You did. A mother's love is selfless. Oh. How can you get over that betrayer? Do you still have tightness in your chest and lumps in your throat? I don't. I don't. Shit, so embarrassing. I know. Do you think this took a toll on your mental? Do you blame yourself? I don't blame myself. It did take a toll on my mental health in the beginning, but made sure to keep pushing, keep busy, do what I have to do, look for a job, get my kids in school, like just keep doing what I have to do. And everything else just went like I wasn't even thinking about that anymore. My name is Michelle, by the way. Okay, day by day. I'll call you Michelle now. That's what being a parent is about, and you are overwhelmed too. He is a chicken shit and couldn't talk to you and tell you how he felt. Oh my god, that makes me so mad thinking about it. Men, not my get down. It is so clear he will be on his knees regretting what he did. I hear you, my 5-month old is not sleeping much. Like my first child, he did not pass his hearing test because he has cytomegalovirus. It's just been super hard ever since taking him to appointments and all. Oh, I'm sorry. Both of my little ones failed their hearing test at the hospital when they were born. They both failed it when they were born, but we went to their appointments that they made us go to the hospital again when they were like 2 or 3 months, and they passed it after. Did they make you do that? Does he know you have a YouTube channel? No, he doesn't. Do you think you could have done something to keep him from cheating? I don't think so. That was his choice, not mine. Like, I was home all day with a toddler and a newborn. And the baby was just 2 months old when this all started. Are his parents supporting you? Or are they supporting their son even though their son did such a bad thing? They're supporting me. And they're really sad because his mom is always crying because he doesn't speak to them. And it's all his doing. Like, nobody did anything. It was all him. Any new chisme? Karina, I got paperwork from child support. Apparently things are moving. Not that I'm getting child support right now, but at least I got some mail from them, which is a good sign. You got focused right away. I did. I had to because I was just like left in the nothing with these two kids, and I had to figure something out immediately. I couldn't just sit there and cry and wait it out. Why would she have to worry him cheating? That's not her fault. Are you even think about being with anyone else sexually? That must be hard to even think about. I plead the fifth. Those courses helped? What courses? It's not her duty to try and do something to keep him from cheating. What the fuck? I don't think they're saying that like in a mean way, but you know, everyone thinks like, I don't know. Everyone has their own opinion. Some people think like you could have been doing this, you could have been doing that, you could have been cooking this, you could have been cleaning that. At the end of the day, she was still at his job. If they were gonna do something, they were gonna do it. That's good to hear. Yeah, Karina. I have to go March 3rd for his hearing test again. After he was born, he failed, but I will see how it goes. I'm so glad your two kids passed their hearing test. That is positive for me to know. Yeah, when they're first born, that's a common thing to happen for them to fail at least one ear, and that's what happened to both of them. And then I think 3 months later, they went to their test. I actually have pictures of them. They took the test and that's it. Like they came back, everything was good. You're so strong. Just came across your story like last week. Oh, thank you. Plead the fifth, girl. I can't spill everything on here. What if he gets his own little studio apartment by himself? Would you work with him on forgiveness? No. Whoa. I would not. Exactly. Why would it be her problem? He chose to cheat. I love your nail color. Do you know the name of it? I don't. I don't. I got it done at the nail salon like 3 weeks ago. But if I see it again, I'll take a picture of it. Did he ever complain about anything to you? Nothing. The bills, you working, nothing. That was always our plan. Like I said before, taking kids to a daycare here where I worked at 3 different schools. And for infants, it's about 1,300. For toddlers, it's about 1,100, 1,200. If once they're 3, they can go for free. But I was going to work to pay for school, and that wasn't worth it for both of us. So we both made that decision together to stay until he was 3, go to school, and then I was going to not wait so long with my second one because at that point I was able to have at least, we were going to look for someone to take care of him or we were going to plan something out, but it wasn't that. Every time I see you live, you look more and more beautiful. Thank you, Denise. What part of Jersey are you in? I forgot. North Jersey. Hola, from Cali. I read that finances are the #1 reason for divorce. Infidelity was #2. I see. He would try to convince you to drop the child support case. Don't fall for it. He's been pushing for that to happen, the child support. He was the one that told me apply for child support. I was going to do it anyways, but he kept telling me apply for child support. Did you apply for child support? And I'm like, yes, I did. I've been waiting. I'm in North Jersey, Michelle. Remember what you do not get. He will be giving to her and her kids. You deserve every penny. You would be working just to babysit fees. Expensive, yeah. Hi, Gloria. ¿Cómo estás? If there is an issue, talk it out. And if he wanted out, he should have been straight up about it. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And I confronted him, like I told him, like, in my videos, I told him, I think you're either cheating on me or you don't love me anymore. And I think he ran with the second option when I found everything out, like, oh, I cheated because I didn't love you anymore. Like he had the chance to come forward when I asked him, but I guess he was too scared. Is he active in the kid's life? No. Bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? Yo estoy bien. Todo bien aquí. Hi, Carmen. How are you? Hi, Martha. I'm good. How are you? He took the coward way. After 12 years, he had the chance. Yeah. He probably didn't want to hurt you by saying the truth. Sometimes we as humans grow apart. That could be it as well. But I feel like I remember having that conversation. I even remember what he was wearing. And it just kept going on and on and on and on his side while I'm sitting there crying. We were eating. And and I know him, and he's the type of person that will over explain himself when he's lying, and he just kept going and going and going. Like, I'm shocked that you would even think of this, that you would even think that I would do this. So by just doing all of that extra stuff, that's just too much. He didn't want to tell you the truth because he is a narcissistic. What kind of woman is she? Why wouldn't he be active? I'm so sorry. I don't know how any woman would just be okay with that. Someone who just doesn't care. I know 100%. As much as you like someone, I would never get involved with someone who has someone else. Girlfriend, wife, nothing. Why would you want that for yourself? To be hiding and be the other woman? No, that's terrible. And I see where you're coming from. Like, someone would tell him, like, hey, go visit your kids. But no, on the other hand, feel like she's taking advantage. He didn't want to not be seen as a good husband or father. Bless your heart, what a douchebag. Oops, he didn't want to be seen as a bad husband or father. I got what you were trying to say, Mary. Now, when there are kids involved, you need to talk about it. It was 12 years and 2 kids. He lied about it. She has no morals or conscience, more than likely. Yep, 100%. I want to believe that an older woman who has grown kids will encourage him to pay his child support. And if he doesn't, then I'm guessing they'll take it out of his bank because I put all of his bank information. So I hope they do that. And they asked me, where does he work? I put the address, phone numbers, I know everything. I sent all of that to child support. So, I mean, one way or another, it'll get done. Like I said, he is paying something a month here, and it's almost the month. It's about the same amount that we calculate in between us on the child support page. So it's not like he's not doing it, but he's gonna have a time frame to do it every month, not when he feels like it. My best friend's husband of 19 years did the same thing. He also fell off the radar and stopped talking to his entire family. I suppose they don't want to be confronted. Yes. Yes, he does not want to be confronted. He's totally avoiding his parents and all of our friends. I learned the hard way being the other woman for 7 years. Whoa. I finally woke up. I so regret it. Oh my God. No, I can never see myself getting involved with someone who has someone else. She will lose him how she got him. A man who doesn't take care of their kids is then off. He showed you who he really is. Please believe it. You'll be better off without him. We as women struggle to raise our kids, so love them and put yourself first. Mm. I've met girls that get a high off of the pursuit of getting the attention of someone else's man. It's evil. People just don't care. People are really evil. And on top of that, when you're messing around with your boss, obviously you're going to get more benefit out of that. You get the hours you want. You basically get what you want. Court involved is the way to go. Yeah. Some guys are more concerned about their car payments and what? In California. Carmen, the other woman, could at least tell him to visit and be there for his 2 little boys. That tells you the type of woman the other lady is. Hopefully your ex will wake up. Yep. She has two boys as well. Wait, he was messing around with his boss? No, he's the boss. He's her boss. I know a chick that prefers taken men. She says there's no strings and their wife can cook and clean up after them and deal with their bullshit. From her own mouth. I shit you not. Ooh, that's terrible. She has very low self esteem because why would you want to be that person? Have you ever seen her? No, I've never seen her in person. Let me see if I find the picture of when my son had his hearing test. What's that wire? Oh my god, I'm so upset. I just saw you were live. What did I miss? Not much. We're just chatting. Have you seen a pic of her? I have. When I was first trying to figure out who this woman was and I didn't know what I was going to do with myself, I looked at her. I found out everything about her. How many kids, where she lives, who she's married to. Mm. No, I don't have low self-esteem. I knew what I was getting myself into. I'm so late. What things are happening? Isabella, I just asked same thing. Your video about your husband cheating was suggested just last night, and here I am watching your live today. You look so much better. Blessings to you all 2021. Thank you, Jasmine. Did you seek counseling to deal with the breakup? What kind of support did you receive? I didn't receive counseling, but I received so much support from friends and family. Everyone has my back, and I love my friends and my family so much. I'm trying to find the picture here of my little guy when he had his hearing test. I took a picture of him every day. Mhm. We've both grown up so much this past year. Here we go. Aw. Look at his hair, and they put these monitors on his head and behind his ears, and he kept pulling them off, and then he started sweating it off because it's like a sticker. Hey, glad to be back here. Are you going to need a moderator soon? I had one, but I haven't seen her. I think she's been busy. Why, Michelle? Do you see something going on that I don't? Have you heard what she looks like from others that have seen the mystery woman? No, none of my friends have seen her, like in person. I dealt with that before from an old girlfriend. That type of woman is just in it for position and better or easier duties. Money is always a factor when, even if she didn't have a reason, it's that kind of woman. Yep, I've worked with women like that too. They don't care about the man. They don't even like them. They're not even attracted to them, but they'll do whatever they have to do to get to a certain level. Where's she from? Peru. He will feel some kind of way once he knows you have found someone else. All my exes still try to get with me, but I am loyal married woman now. That's good, Serena. Marriage takes work, and a lot of people don't want to put in the work. They think it's going to just be happy all the time, but that's not the case. Yeah. All I can say is just by watching your channel and getting to know you, you're very strong and you're going to make a very good counselor in the future. His loss. Oh, thank you. How do you say your name? Alita? She's married still. I mean, in the paperwork that I found, she files her taxes as married, but we know how that works. People fake stuff a lot to get what they need. So I don't know. Do you still feel sad? I'm not sad at all about it. Not at all. Or are you over it and are you over it all and moved on? I'm not sad about it at all. Do you feel resentment still? No. I just want him to see his kids. That's it. Alida. Oh. I learned yesterday my ex's new lady hates me. I have never done anything to her. Yes, my ex and I still speak, but we are not sexually involved. I don't know what her issue is with me. Well, you're his ex. That's why she has an issue with you. Like, some people can't get over that. I mean, I had a boyfriend who would always talk to all of his ex-girlfriends, and I couldn't deal with that because they would call him crying with their drama, and no, thank you. Vanessa Chacon, hi. She gets the info one way or another. Kudos to you. Oh my, he is such a cutie, Carmen. Thank you. Your son is so cute and precious. He is missing out on so much. Yes. The last time he was here and he saw him walking, I can see like he was in shock that this baby is finally walking. You can see it that he felt bad. But he's the one that's missing out. The boys have gotten so big. My 3-year-old writes his name. He loves to draw. He's missing out on so much. And this was them last year in June. Oh my goodness. He barely has hair in this one. Uh, aw. What did you cook for dinner today? I didn't cook. I went over to my friend's house and we ate sushi. Is he still not being in their lives? He's not. You can't make him spend time with kids. He will regret that everything he has missed. He hasn't seen them in about a month, correct? He saw them Monday when he took them to the doctor with me, but he hasn't taken them in a month. Last time he took them was January 8th. Would you ever do online dating? We were just talking about this yesterday, Serena, how my friend wants me to do online dating, but I told her that's not my thing. Like, she did it last year before COVID, and she was loving it. Like, she would go on dates and have dinners a few times a week. She loved it, but that's just not my thing, especially with the pandemic. Mm-mm. Stop him and get baby fever. It sounds like he wants to financially take care of them, but not be there physically. Yep, 100%. That's why he's pushing for the child support, because I feel like he thinks that just money takes care of it all, but it doesn't. They look so much like you, really. They say that the first one is a twin, his twin, and the second one is like a mix of both of us. You want to squeeze their cheeks. Oh, my little one. Carmen, I have a cousin who did the same thing because he wanted to know what it was like to be with other women. He's only 24 years old, though. Mm. He's blinded by sex that's temporary when he has a beautiful family. He will for sure regret it, but stand by your guns, sister, and do not take him back. File that child support and take care of your kids. I did. Were you here when I mentioned that I just received a letter from child support giving me a member ID? So my guess is my next letter should be a court hearing, hopefully. I'm 29. He's 31. I'll be turning 30 in August. You're better than that, no online dating. Nothing wrong with online dating, like, I don't think, but it's not my thing. If COVID wasn't a thing, I would definitely try to be out at bars and stuff, having fun, meeting people, but online dating, no. Do you think he's happier now with the other woman? I really don't know. I know a mother that will buy the clothes but don't want dress her kids and will buy them food but don't want to cook. Women do this as well. She still has her kids but don't really mother them, you know? Okay, yeah. Congrats. Yes, court hearing. Hopefully the process will go quickly. Yes. Sad truth is that his relationship with the mistress will end the same way it started, with cheating. Let's send you to The Bachelor. I've never seen that show, but every once in a blue moon, like, I'll switch channels and all you see is these girls crying and it's awkward. They'll sit there like, you don't love me. Like, girl, this guy has been kissing like 15 other women. He doesn't. Do you know what she looks like, the other woman? Yes, I do. You would be dealing with a whole new drama of catfishing. Well, my friend did it for a few months, and she would be like, I'm going out to dinner on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday with like different guys, and she would just do it for dinners. She wasn't even doing it to like, but she actually met someone right before COVID, and they're still together. She's pretty happy with him now. Not that they're going to get married and everything, but it's almost been a year and they're still hanging out. They're still, she goes to his house. He lives like an hour away, I think. He goes to hers. So she found something out of it. What is your type? We're gonna play maker. um, my type is just don't be an asshole. I've gotten, oh my god, so cringy. I started using my Instagram, and immediately, like, I had people from like my town messaging me, like these guys, and they think like, have you guys seen that meme? It says it's almost Valentine's. If I'm still single by Valentine's Day, I'm gonna post my DMs and we're all gonna be single. I can easily do that. So many guys with like girlfriends and wives sending me DMs, and they live in my town or in my surrounding towns. That's just gross. Can't believe, like, I show it to my friends and they're like, what? People really do that? And they'll have like their profile pictures with like their loved ones and stuff. I can't. I used to do that in college for free dinners, endless shrimp at Red Lobster. Good times. Yes. Like, she lives with my best friend and her mom. And they both went on vacation and she was left alone. And I was like, hey, what are you going to do this week? And she's like, well, I'm busy. My whole week is booked. And she had a date like every day of the week. So she had dinner every night. She did eat a lot. How far away does he live from your house? About 25, 30 minutes. Hit the like button, people. This helps her channel. Online dating in the New York City, New Jersey area, I'm guessing, must be hectic. I'm pretty sure. I've never done it, but I'm sure. And with the pandemic, it's not safe. Nuh-uh. What happened to Hector? I don't know. There were a few. And Vito, I think they go on later. Because I've been doing the lives a little earlier. My other lives were up to like midnight, and that's when they're up. And Vito, Hector, Alfonso, I think Peter, they're gone. They're probably gaming, like all these men or boys. Do it, sister, do it. I am your conscience. Hi, Carmen. Your channel is so good, and you have an awesome camera personality. I love that you're so positive and sincere. You're going to be very successful. Thank you. Hugh, relationships to me don't seem genuine anymore, but I try not to be a negative Nancy about it. What do you mean, Jasmine? What type of relationships? Like my friend online dating? Does your ex sex text you sometime? No, we don't even speak through text unless like it's necessary. Not only the pandemic, but when the real diseases don't want the kitty sick. For real. David is gone too. I really think those are the guys that log on later on at night. My husband is from New York, Chelsea area, but I met him in Denver. I love visiting the East Coast. Nice. That's cool. Did he move over to Denver and you guys met there, or he was just visiting? Ooh. Those pills kicked in because I'm not feeling that headache anymore. Thank you, JE. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. What pills? Benadryl? I took Motrin. That's all I had. I gave my Advil to another friend like 2 months ago when he had a headache. He moved out here with his brother and loved it. He never wants to go back. The mountains are beautiful here. Aw. Wow, so he's really gone, your ex. That's crazy to just walk away like that. Been married for 25 years, would go nuts. Yeah, he just walked away like that. It was easy for him. I'm gonna be on for 15 minutes and that's it. What did you do on your TTC journey? What actually worked? This is gonna turn weird for a lot of guys here, but ovulation tests helped a lot because I was following apps and they were not synced to my ovulation days. I was really able to know when I was ovulating through taking the test every day. I met a guy from the Jersey Shore here in Oklahoma, and I just adored him. His accent was so thick. I knew immediately where he was from. Are you with him now? All your earlier videos from your channel were instructional and down to earth. This is why I remained here with you. Stay humble as always. You have a way of telling your story that it pulls on any strings. Aw. Thank you, Ray. I tried the ovulation test and it was so stressful and didn't work. But that's another thing. If you're stressing out over these tests, that's not going to help you. Stress will not be good on your body when you're trying to conceive. I have a friend right now who keeps taking these tests, but I think she's just stressing out. And my best friend who just had a baby, she took those tests for 5 months until she finally conceived. Why don't you sue your ex for child support even if you were not married? You have rights too. I'm already going through the process with child support. Like, Things are moving. I feel positive about it. I'm just going to stick to this for now. All my in-laws live there, so we go back to visit. My stepdaughter lives in the Bronx. So we were there for the 4th of July and it was crazy. 4th of July here. I was out too. I was right by the river and we saw fireworks. It was pretty. Wait, that's when New York City did like the random fireworks. It wasn't that amazing. We saw fireworks coming out of the Empire State Building, but it wasn't like other years when it's like amazing and it's like a 20-minute fireworks show on the Hudson River. But I spent that day by myself with the boys. He said he had to work, but that day he was not working. I don't think he was. I have pictures of that day with the boys. They look so cute in their little 4th of July outfits. Aww. Oh, and I have a video too. I don't know if you can see that, but there were fireworks coming out of the Empire State Building. And then the boys. Aww. They have cute little outfits on. I read that the Jersey Shore characters were originally from Staten Island. Vinny, Angelina, two of them from Staten Island. Out of all of them, one or two of them are from New Jersey. Snooki is from upstate New York. Ronnie's from the Bronx, I believe. Sammy and Dina are the only ones that actually lived in New Jersey. What about the divorce side of things? Are you also working on that? I know COVID paused a lot of movements. We weren't married. The neighborhood was popping off. I'm trying to find a short way to explain. I don't want to group all relationships. However, I've seen ones who's make like they're happy. Oh, I understand. I know what you're saying and I know people like that. I've seen ones who make their life like they're happy but cheating on each other. And I'm like, these relationships aren't genuine. 100%. I know what you're saying, Jasmine. I know people like that make it seem like their life is a fairy tale. And you know what? Social media has a big impact on that. People just post like the best moments of their lives. You don't see the bad part. You guys seen Gorilla Glue Lady? That's so sad. I've seen. I saw her last update that she went to the hospital and they couldn't do anything. I will bid you farewell for tonight. Got to finish today's report, which I stopped to chat with you. Buenas noches. Que duerman bien. Good night, Ray. Thank you. You can see the Empire State Building from Jersey. Yeah, depending on where you live. Where we live, we see it every day. And we take it for granted for sure. I have a video of it during. It looks so nice. Oh, and the moon. I remember taking a picture of the moon. There was a full moon. You see that? And they had the Empire State Building like lit up in Oops, I'm moving it a lot. That's what it looked like on that day. It had like the American flag on it. The guy I met from Jersey Shore's name was Ron. Oddly enough, it said Snooki was Chilean, not Italian. Yeah, she was adopted um, by an Italian couple. I'm sorry, I thought you were married. 12 years in a relationship. Did he ever propose? No, he didn't. But I have people who say dating is finding someone who you can benefit off of. And I'm like, wow. I've been single for 5 years and scared to date. Um, so I get that too. I get it, Jasmine. I mean, I've been dating, but just one person. And we hang out every once in a while, but like I told him from the beginning, I'm not looking for anything serious. He knows my situation. I know him for years, over 10 years, and he's going through his thing. I'm going through mine. And we were best friends back in the day. We just lost contact. And it's just fun hanging out with someone who understands you. I don't know. But I know what you're saying also, Jasmine. I keep hearing about Gorilla Glue Lady. I hear they cut her hair, but it looks like she just painted her head black. Girl, stop. All I see here are tweakers. Good night, Serena. Thank you. Yeah, it's so sad. I don't know why she thought to do that to hers. Gosh, I wish I could go see that. I will one day. Do it. It's amazing. New York City is amazing, and especially during the winter, I mean, during Christmas. Go during summer where you can eat out and sightsee. Christmas time, it's hectic with a lot of people, but it's so beautiful. Hi, Destiny. Hey, it's Graciela. Kinda new to your channel, but I love your videos and your story. Thank you. Hey, what's going on, Jersey girl? Hi, Doomsday. How are you? Good night, Nicole. I was just sharing some videos from 4th of July. I'll show it again. So I was showing them how there were fireworks coming out of the Empire State Building. And then there was a full moon that night. And the Empire State Building was lit up like the American flag. That's not me moving, it's the video. I think I have a video from the previous year as well. We usually have amazing fireworks shows here in this area, but because of everything that was happening, they couldn't have people gathering, of course. Oh no, I think I deleted it. I did. I had great videos of that day. I think I needed space. You know what? I actually posted a video of 4th of July, I think 2019. My ex took his mistress to New York. Have always wanted to go, but I'm not sure I will enjoy myself. Yes, you will. Stop thinking about your ex. Do it. You're not going to not visit an iconic city because your ex did that with someone else. Don't even think about it. Do you think my questions are too personal? No. I just won't answer when I feel like something is too personal. Like when I pled the fifth in a question earlier. What does FTP mean? Can't believe how fast time goes by. Already been on for an hour and 17 minutes. I'm going to log off in 5. So if you have any last questions, hit me up now. I've always had the lights. There's just days when I don't feel like turning on my lights and setting everything up. I want to go, but just don't want to go alone. Come with friends or a family member. It's definitely something that you enjoy with other people, but in New York City, you're never alone. You'll never feel alone because it's always so packed with people and you always see these crazy things. Hi, Carmen. As I watch you on camera, you seem so chill and calm, just like me. I am. I'm super calm. Well, have a good night and hope you rest well. Are you going to be on tomorrow? I won't be on tomorrow. I have to pack. I have to start packing. How much are one-bedroom apartments with a view of New York City from the Jersey side? No high crime area. I live in an area where the whole area where you can see New York City, most of it, it's a low crime area. I can live right now. It's pretty expensive because we don't have much space here. It's mostly apartments, and even if you have a house, it's not big like buying a house in Texas where you have this massive area all for yourself. A one bedroom, 1,200 a month. And it's not even big. It looks like the size of a studio. Mm, 1,200 to 1,300 is like a one bedroom here. Texas is going to get snow. 12 degrees here on Monday. Oh no. People are going to lose their minds. Really? 12 degrees. For your information, I married my best friend and been together for 25 years. That's great. That's amazing, Natasha. So what I missed with the things are happening, I received a letter from child support, not telling me that I'm getting it yet, but things are happening. It just gives me like a member ID and I had to put in my information, but I guess the next step is the court hearing. Wow, that's expensive. Yep, for a tiny space, it's like the size of a studio. You have to pay $1,200, $1,300. I know I'm in Texas, but I live by the border of Mexico. I don't think it will get that cold here. I'm in New Jersey. Supposed to be 14 for the high here in Oklahoma on Sunday. That's horrible. Best friends make great lovers and wonderful husband. It all starts with a friendship. I see where you went there, Natasha. But I was best friends with my ex as well. We're going, amiga, to Florida. That's what I pay in California without the $1,000,000 view. That's a damn good deal, Carmen. No, it's horrible. I pay $11.50 for a 4-bedroom, 2-car garage. I wish. They don't understand what cold weather is really like. Imagine if they experience weather under 0 degrees. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Things are moving forward with your case. Yeah. Just got awarded unemployment for COVID, $639 a week. Wow. Jay, I'm in California too and was thinking the same thing. California is just as expensive as New York and New Jersey. Maybe even more. Okay, now I see more familiar faces, but I'm about to leave, guys. I'll give you 5 more minutes, but I'm logging off. San Antonio will have weather as low as 12 on Monday. So you should date your best friend now and take it slow. We were best friends when we were younger. We were kids. We were 15, 16, 17, 18, and then we lost contact. I mean, he went to my baby shower. But then we just stopped speaking and I reunited with like all of my with my friends after everything happened. And we are taking, we're, it's complicated. Rent is cheap here in Oklahoma too, but one of the poorest states in the country. Why would anyone want to live here? That's why rent's so cheap. Safe travels to you and your boys. Ignore the adults who may look your way the wrong way during the flight. I'm so scared of that. I'm so nervous. I'm bringing their negative results for COVID on that flight to shove it up Karen's face. Enjoy your visit with your sister in Florida. Hope you have nothing but sun. It's going to rain from the day that I get there until the day I come back. But I'm still going to enjoy the warm weather. Good advice, Natasha, but when you're in your 30s, hard to be best friends with a new man. You picked the wrong friend to date. Now the other friend is waiting for you. They both wanted to date me at the same time, and I went with my ex. Are you seeing someone new? No, just talking about the Natasha is just talking about the guy that I've been dating, if that's what we want to call it. Safe travels. Enjoy night. Good night, Jasmine. What part of Florida are you going to? I'm going to Orlando. 3,000 for a 4-bedroom in Southern Cali. Oof. Hi, Jocelyn. Expensive, Mary Jane. Me too. My best friend at 12, 13, 14 that met again after 8 years, and now we're married for 25 years. Give it a chance. Be positive. It's just that we're not trying to make it a thing. We're just having fun. Nice. Enjoy yourself. Safe travels. I will be going to Virginia this Friday, flying too. Safe travels, Gloria. All right, guys, I'm signing off of this. Tomorrow I will not be on. Definitely until next week. I'll be able to log on. Are you more comfortable with dating people who are in your group of friends? No, I've never. I just came together with this friend, like we reconnected, and there was something there before ages ago, and I guess it was just easy. Thank you. Buenas noches. Good night, Gloria. Good night, Erica. Oh, I'm sorry, Erica. You're saying hey. Having fun is great for a long-term relationship. Good night, Jocelyn. Sorry. Thank you, guys. Have a good night. Bye.